Hello and welcome to Mr. Kyle's Orchids. Real quick, I just want to talk about last week's video briefly. The unboxing. I was very excited to do an unboxing with Carmela, but as you may or may not have noticed, there was no music and there wasn't really too many subtitles or titles done because I really wasn't in the mood. I wanted to put the video out, but I was feeling really distressed as to what is happening here in the United States um, with the murders of Renee Good and Alex Preddy. That just really is hitting hard. And I know you're all here to look at flowers and not talk about politics, but I just couldn't just produce something that didn't seem like, I don't know. I just It matters. Now, granted, this is a good place to take your mind off of things like that, but just had to say that I'm feeling it, as are many Americans are. All right, so I'll timestamp this. So if you start, don't this makes you feel uncomfortable, just move on past the timestamp, or just literally move on. Anyway, I got a handful of new subscribers last week. Thanks for subscribing, and I'm glad you're here. I'm not too much of a tutorial uh, orchid channel. I'm mostly showing off what I'm doing because I'm new at this and still learning and still killing many orchids and blooming some. Um, Great. We'll take a look at some of the new blooms and growth on some things and potential spikes. Well, not potential blooms because there are spikes, but they can always blast. And then I'll show a spotlight some of the Carmela orchids flowers that are opening up. As you can see, I've got lots of flowers right now, and you've seen a lot of these if you've been here. Um, Evidently, I also have a type because this one opened. That one hadn't bloomed in a couple years, so I couldn't remember what it was. But meanwhile, I'm gonna just similarities. This is very similar to that one. There we go. And then if you didn't already notice, this one's been blooming for me consistently. The plant isn't all that happy, but that one's blooming for me consistently. It's a no ID, obviously. Well, maybe not obviously, but then this one has not bloomed in a couple years. But yeah, I have a type, and it's blooming. They're not exactly the same, but very close. It is first day of February, so spring's coming around the corner. I got some new growth here on this green veil. I got that in bloom early on in my orchid addiction, and it hasn't bloomed since. It's on the struggle bus. I knocked it over a couple times last summer and repotted it a few times. So, but now it's got those two new growths. Happy about that. And these buds are about to open on. That was where did I get that at Asheville show last year? So excited about that one. And then another purchase from Asheville has got buds as well. And I'm gonna look for some root growth back over there. And repotted this Dick Smith a few weeks ago, and his roots are still progressing. And then this one I did as a video, and it's looking okay. It's that two together. Holy moly, which one? Linzel. Forgot. Had to go look at it. Pick up buds there on that Black Comet. That too. That plant right there is doing really well now. It was struggling. had it in sphagnum moss, and the moss I think just went bad, and then I potted it in a mix of repot me oncidium mix and small lava rock, and it's really taken off and it's doing well. Happy about that. I think, well, that's really about it. We're going to look at those flowers. It's only about a minute or so, and that'll be it for this week. I hope you guys are having a good week and staying warm. It is really cold outside in Charlotte right now. It was 14 this morning. You can see out there. And we got 11 inches of snow. All right, we'll take a look at those and we'll say goodbye. Really do enjoy those flowers, but look what's happening here in this little guy. I think we got a little sheath there on that new growth. See, we're getting that new growth. You can see it, right? Just to give you an idea how small that is. That is. All right. Well, I hope you all have a great week. Like and subscribe. Subscribing is free. And hopefully we'll see you in the next video.
I'll keep on trying, I won't run and hide. Some might wet, but some will shine.
That's where the orchids
and
go
every
in the
bloom's
summertime.
a victory sign. Subscribing's free, just click that bell. A thumbs up too, that sure would be swell. Thanks for watching, stick around. Orchids rising from the ground. So enjoy the show and don't be shy. Mr. Kyle's Orchids reaching for the sky.